guys, it's Peggy from the Paper Bumblebee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you a way of making some watercolor leaves. Well, this is my way. I don't know, maybe you've got another way. I think this is quite nice. So what I've got here is just some ordinary, well, this is just a little booklet I've got that's got a bit of thicker page in here. It's really for drawing and all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to take a page from here. Just one. Just see. So, taking a page of that, then you need some watercolors. I've got this is a little Derwent palette. You can use whatever you've got. Some paint brushes. I've got this little one, not too big, not too small. Some StazOn ink. For you have to have an ink that when you go over it with water won't smear. And then I've got some leaf stamps. You can also use some flower stamps. I'm going to use this one for now. Just ink all of these leaves up. And of course you need water, sorry. So I'm going to ink all of these up, I think. Yeah, let's just go for it. And stamp it on my page that I just tore out. Some enough ink on the stamps, and it doesn't matter if you go over it, for you're gonna cut them out anyway. So I'm gonna stamp the whole lot in one time. Hopefully they are all nice. That's fine. Not perfect, but I'm fine with that. So now what we do is you pick a leaf. So let's take this one for example, and you take your paints, and before you start to do anything, you try and visualize what colors you want in that little leafy. Then you take your paintbrush and just with water go over the whole inside of your stamp with water, so where you want the paints to flow. And if you go over the line, that's fine, for you're going to cut it out anyway. Then you take your paints, just wet them a bit, and then I'm just going to start off with some reds and just dab here, there, everywhere, and it will flow. Because of the water, the paint will flow its own way. Maybe some greens. I want some fall leaves, so I just want some greens in there. Oh, and we can do some browns as well. And remember, when the watercolor paints dry, they automatically dry a lot lighter than what they are showing up now. So I don't like, I've tried this and I don't like the yellow, it's too bright, and the orange is too orange. So I'm just mixing the two to get a more like a warmer yellow. And I'm just gonna go in there with this as well, and just dab here, there, everywhere. And maybe some more reds. Just play with your colors. Got some greens again. Maybe some more brown somewhere. And if you're not happy, you can wait till it's dry and just go over it again. And that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave this how it is now. Just gonna help the brown flow a little bit more. And go to the next leaf. So again, go over your stamp with ink. And if you don't have stamps, you just take a pen that is resistant to water, that won't smear, and draw your own leaves. You can even pick a leaf from outside and trace that. I just happen to have this leaf stamp set, so I'm really happy and stoked about that. And just start playing again. So I'm just going to put up some music, you know how it goes now, and do the rest. think I'm gonna let this dry, and then show you. This is what I've done. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so I was impatient and I dried it with my heat gun. Not ideal, but I'm glad I did it, so now I can go on. This is not completely filled, so I'm just gonna go with my paintbrush and go in again with some colors, and just so that we can have the whole thing covered, the whole stamp. And then I love this one as well, and I'm just gonna do the top here and try to let it blend in. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut them out, and then I'll be back to show you guys, and then I can show you another way of doing this as well. So let me just go cut these out quickly. Okay guys, so I cut my 5 leaves, and I cut just a little white edge around it. So I thought I'd take my inks. I've got some wild honey, I've got some rusty hinge, forest moss and vintage photo. And I'm just gonna try all of these and see which one is the nicest. So I'm gonna start with the rusty hinge. There we go, so I've got now 5 little leafies. So there's another way you can do this if you want the lines on the leaf to be more clear. First off, what you can do is just take your brush and wet your page, and then go from there. Play with your water paints, or maybe you should take some inks this time. I'm just going to take my fabric and spritz some on there. Wow, that's a lot. I think I'm going to spray with my water the page, and it will be all over. What else have we got? We've got a tea dye dubber, so let's put some dabbies on there. Not keen on putting that on my wet page. Okay, we've got some tea dye in a spray as well. Let me just spritz some of that. I love these, then you can play with that. We've got peeled paint, Maybe I should just do this. This is nicer to play with. Okay, big drops. Just let that flow as well. And then we've got some wild honey, beautiful color. Dab on that as well. Vintage photo I've got here. Let's drop some of this. Whoops, load. Don't want that much brown. So then you can just play how you like it, but I bet you've seen this before. But you can do this with your watercolors as well. Just let them go, make the pattern you want. Just one. It's a lot of brown now. Okay. Just gonna do some more red in between. Dab some of that off. And let's do some more green. There we go. Just play until you are happy with the colors. Just had a bit too much brown, but that's okay. So we're gonna dry this. Okay, so I loved how it turned out. I just want some more greens. I'm gonna take the forest moss, and there's some gold on there as well, but I think I'm gonna leave it. Just gonna dab it on there and spritz, for I know the forest moss always turns out so beautiful. And just dab on there with this, and we get some gold in there as well. Love that. Maybe some more. Okay. So I'm just going to dry this, and you've got this beautiful piece of paper. Okay, look at this beautiful piece of paper. Just love it. Now you take your stamps. Just take the leaves again. This time I will just do it as it's supposed to be. I'm going to take this beautiful maple leaf. Take some of this Stays On ink. And put my leaf on there. And now you cut it out and you've got a beautiful leaf. I think I'm going to do another one of these. Gorgeous. Some gold in there. Love it. Okay. Which sleeve is also really cute. Maybe I could take this one. This is really cute. Again, the stays on ink. Ooh, love that. Let's Okay, so you get where I'm going. So let's cut them out. Okay guys, so here are the leaves that I cut out from the inks. Now I'm just going to go around it with some inks. This is forest moss, and where you've got some white spots, you can just ink over them as well. You can take whatever color you like. I'm just going to do this with some forest moss. Look at this one, beautiful. Just love it. I don't know if you can see the gold in there as well. And just cover the white spots on there that didn't get some ink when we made that page. So just in love with these. So we're just covering everything and inking around the edges. I think I did this one. I'm not sure. So ink them all up. These were the ones we did with the inks. I just love how they turned out. This one, look at the gold, beautiful. Now you can even go further and go around them with some gilding wax. See if I take, let's take this one and just go around them with some gilding wax. Beautiful. And then you can do that same with the watercolor pink paints that I did as well. You can even go in the middle and give them some gold. Now they look even more fancy. Love it. In the middle. Okay, so let me show you. Okay guys, so these are the ones we made with ink. Just love it. Look how beautiful, the red and the gold. And this was from the vintage photo. Beautiful. I love these, the gold in there. So those were made with the inks, and then these were made with the watercolors. Love these as well, especially now with the gilding wax I put on there. Love it. So let me know in the comments down below which ones were your favorite, the inky ones or the water painted ones. Please go try this. It's really easy, especially when you do the page first with watercolors or just with some inks, and then stamp on there, cut them out. Beautiful, as you can see. And when I emboss these, I think they will be even nicer with the texture on there. Beautiful, I think. And then to use in your fall junk journal, I just love it. Give it a thumbs up if you like it as well, and keep on crafting, keep on creating. Till next time, bye bye.